Hi guys, welcome back, and we're now going to complete our Acoustic John style tune, okay? And all we got to do is add the icing on the cake at this point. I'm sure there's still loads to practice from your end, so you're going to need to still work on that pop and everything else. But the last technique-wise thing to add is that on that very first chord, you'll notice that we don't really play it like this. We don't really do that. We do this. So it's a slightly different thing, and I just absolutely love the sound of it. And it's going to show you how we can really kind of almost advance what we've already done one stage further. You can apply it to as many chords as you like, but we've done it on the first one. So what's happening is basically where we were going like this, imagine that we're now not going to bother with these two notes, okay? So we're not going to bother with the D or the G string. So now we've got we're not going to do okay? We're just going to get to this note and play this low note. So it's, okay? Everything else afterwards is exactly the same. So that's why, firstly, you don't see me actually playing the chord. I just play that note to that note there, okay? So literally from the 8th fret B string to the 9th fret G string, okay? And in between that, I just do a rake, okay? So we go 1 and 2, and that's where I get my rake, and I grab that note, okay? So all this rake is quite simply, I'm just gonna grab the D and the G string, and the A string as well if you want, and mute it with my left hand, so you can see my first finger's just muting over those strings, and just drag through, drop it down, and then play the B string with my first finger. Just like that. Okay? So you get this, you hit that first low E string, then drag through, and then play. Remember that the drag and the play are instant. Okay? So let me just show you that relatively, I'll start normal and just slow it down so we get. Okay, so notice also, because I'm now losing a beat, I'm just going to add a hit in between. So we get low string, hit, drag, and then back through it. Okay, so one more time, really slow. Okay, the rest afterwards, like I said, coming back through the chord, is exactly what you practiced already, okay? So it's just that very first bit. So now, when we come to that E minor, every time I'm gonna really accent that first big hit, massive attack, because that really kind of shows us that we're back at the start and we've got the groove in our souls. So, together, I'm gonna do the E minor, then through the rest of the chords so you can hear what that sounds like, nice and steady. And so on, okay? So that's how it works, okay? Now, with that icing on the cake, which again is going to take a little bit of time to get correct, we've got the whole thing. So what I'm going to do now is put my drum beat on at 50 BPM and play the whole thing through twice round, nice and slowly, and then it's yours to go away and practice. So here we go. Let's get that drum beat on. Are we ready? I'll count myself in. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. A, then the B, well, the slash B, back to the A, slap that E string. Watch how far that right hand is launching itself at the strings. to F sus2. We're just going to drop the dynamic a little bit, build it back up. And around we go. And I'll stop there for now. Cool, excellent. So that's how it works. Notice that we also, as we go to the F sus2 chord, we just bring it down a little bit and then gradually bring it back up. Now, as you get that quicker and quicker and get that really up to the pace of the track, then you start to hear more and more visibly this kind of sound, okay? It tends to take effect as you build it up in the correct speed, basically. So have fun with that, guys. Make sure you consider this a bit more of a long-term project, so you're working on this as often as possible. And in the meantime, in the next set of lessons, we're going to be getting the electric guitar back out, picking up the pick again, and starting to do some John Mayer trio stuff.